Davidson's relationship history isn't just weird, it has some of the most disturbing patterns you'll ever see, from being infamously known for his tattoos of his exes, to joking about switching the pills of his famous pop star girlfriend, and rumors of emotionally blackmailing them to stay with him when they try to break up with him. The patterns are so consistent that no matter who the woman was, the date was always the same: the place, the time, and the location. Maybe he's a perfectionist when it comes to his relationships, maybe not. But it's safe to say that his relationships are the weirdest ever. And in this video, we'll be breaking them down. And if you just can't wait for it, then smash that subscribe button, like the video too, 'cause this is going to be a wild ride. 1. Carly Aquilino. So, while he was figuring out his career as a comedian, they dated in 2015. She was one of the lead stars in Girl Code. She was in his comedy shows and appeared in his 2020 film, The King of Staten Island. The relationship was honestly very private, and they broke up a few months into it, just like a lot of Hollywood stars do. This was probably the only regular relationship he ever had, too. 2. Cazzie David. This relationship started his infamous tattoo dedications for his exes. They met in 2016 at a Saturday Night Live hosted by Cazzie's father. It was that sort of relationship that happened instantly, 'cause he talked about being the luckiest guy to have her. He followed it up with a tattoo of her name and her portrait. They dated for over 2 years, and this relationship went on to become the longest he's ever been in. So the reason why they broke up is just crazy. Cazzie wanted a temporary break, but she changed her mind about it almost immediately. Apparently he wasn't having it, and decided to make the break permanent. In 2020, she wrote about how he broke up with her over text and how it emotionally broke her. Word on the street was that he was already texting Ariana at the time, and some rumors suggested that they were already seeing. The relationship probably had troubles, and he didn't wait around to fix it. Yikes. 3. Ariana Grande. Maybe Ariana was the one he cheated with while he was dating Cazzie, 'cause he immediately went public with Ariana a few months later. She had just broken up with Mac Miller. The timing of this relationship was crazy, 'cause they met in May 2018 and got engaged a month later, moved in together after a few weeks, and followed it up with matching tattoos. In August, she dedicated a song to him, and they made a lot of public appearances together too. On one of his Saturday Night Live episodes, he joked about switching Ariana's birth control pills, and honestly, no one knows if he was just joking. But that was really crazy, and 2 months later, they broke up. A lot of fans speculated that the demise of Mac Miller a month before the breakup may have contributed, but honestly, there was no proof that this was true. The relationship moved too fast, and maybe it wasn't supposed to. What do you think, guys? 4. Kate Beckinsale. This was a high-profile relationship, and honestly, it attracted a lot of attention. They were spotted for the first time kissing at a hockey game, and this wasn't even the most thrilling part. Apparently, this relationship had a 20-year gap, 'cause she was 45 and he was 25 at the time. He defended the age gap on his Saturday Night Live show, saying it was no one's business. After they made some public appearances that got the media talking, the relationship just seemed to fizzle out. Kate reportedly couldn't keep up with the public scrutiny, and also couldn't keep up with the distance, and it only lasted for 4 months. 5. Margaret Qualley. A few months after he broke up with Kate, he started dating Margaret. They were seen together at a festival in Venice, where she was promoting her film. Margaret's mom reportedly liked him a lot, and honestly, it just felt like she was the one. But a few months into the relationship, they started having disagreements. There were some rumors that the relationship was getting toxic, and Pete was struggling with some addictions. Again, just like his previous relationships, this one ended only after a few months. They reportedly chose to remain friends and felt it was actually the best thing to do. 6. Kaia Gerber. They met sometime in 2019 at a fashion show in New York, and Kaia was barely 18 at the time. A few months into the relationship, they made public appearances in Malibu, but because of the age gap, this relationship had a lot of public scrutiny, and Kaia got a lot of backlash. It was another short relationship, 'cause he was reportedly struggling with mental health issues, and laying all that on an 18-year-old partner was where it got really disturbing. In January 2020, Kaia's parents were reportedly seen outside his apartment looking visibly worried. Rumors at the time were that Kaia was just finishing high school, and her parents wanted to protect her, and they broke up a month later. After the breakup, he went to rehab after getting a BPD diagnosis. Again, guys, why do you think the relationships were consistently short? 7. Phoebe Dynevor. So this relationship was honestly cute, even though it was very short. They started dating in 2021 after her breakout appearance in Bridgerton. She was in the UK and he was in the US, but they were first spotted at a tennis game in Wimbledon, where they were looking all cozy. Pete confirmed the relationship in an online quienda. A few months later, they were seen with matching necklaces that had their initials, but from then on, it just naturally fizzled out. There was a lot of speculation about the COVID travel restrictions being the reason for their breakup. And if you know Pete by now, you'll understand that he loves his closeness with his partners. There was also another rumor about how he was still dealing with his mental illness, but there was no confirmation of this. 8. Kim Kardashian. He wasn't single for long, because he met Kim in October 2021. It was reported that they started dating after they shared a kiss on Saturday Night Live. And honestly, relationship was different. It was reported that Kim was the one making all the moves. She got his number from the producer, and they started dating almost immediately. They were seen together holding hands at an amusement park, then in Staten Island, Palm Springs, and the Bahamas. In March 2022, they went public with the relationship by posting cozy pictures on Instagram. Also, I think a lot of people forgot the age difference, because Pete was used to dating older and younger people. She was 41 and he was 28 at the time. The relationship lasted about 9 months, but the reason for the breakup was really different. There were rumors of Kim's ex Kanye West publicly attacking Pete with some disturbing posts he made on Twitter, and it was honestly one of the biggest relationship dramas at that time. So no one exactly knows if Kanye's outburst was the reason for the breakup, but Kim denied it, saying they both got really busy and couldn't continue with the relationship. 9. Emily Ratajkowski. They met in 2021 at a photo shoot, but were introduced through a mutual friend when they started dating. She was going through a divorce and he had just broken up with Kim. It was reported that they had a casual late-night meeting where she talked about finding him extremely attractive. They had some public appearances and went to some NBA games together where they looked really cozy together, but it honestly didn't last long. In December 2022, the relationship fizzled out, and it was reported that they decided to stay friends. 10. Chase Sui Wonders. It wasn't long before he met Chase. They reportedly met on the set of Bodies, 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 texted for a while, and started dating. I think this relationship was also quite different, because they had a work partnership that was going pretty good. After getting pretty close, they launched a comedy series together and started dating. They were also seen getting really cozy, had a lot of public appearances, and they looked really cute together. In March 2023, Pete was involved in a car crash, and it was a dark period for him. So we cannot exactly say if this affected the relationship, because he returned to rehab again, and even though Chase and her family supported him, the relationship took a bit of a hit. Yikes. 11. Madelyn Cline. They met in 2023, and again, they were fresh out of breakups. She was seen with him at his Saturday Night Live show. Unlike a lot of his relationships with public outbursts and controversies of him trying to love bomb his partners, this relationship was really private, and probably why no one knew when it fizzled out. But that was probably after she stopped showing up for his shows to cheer him on. 12. Elsie Hewitt. They met in 2025 through mutual friends after seeing a movie together. They claimed they just wanted the relationship to be a one-time thing without anything serious. Pete claimed that he felt a deeper connection to her and that she was a female version of him. A few months after that, they were seen together at a beach in Florida, and they shared some loved-up pictures on Instagram, which was how they went public with the relationship. 4 months after they started dating, they reportedly started living together, and a few months later, they announced that they were expecting a baby. She posted ultrasound images and captioned it, "Welp, now everyone knows we had sex." It gets crazier, because 5 months after they had their child, they broke up. There were rumors about them being complete strangers who went too fast, and a lot of fans speculated that they probably had a baby too quickly. I felt it was crazy, but it wasn't the first time he had a relationship that felt rushed. Although they're co-parenting really well, fans felt that maybe having a child would have made him stay. Yikes, we wish him all the best and hope he finds the love he's looking for. So what do you think, guys? Do you think he should take a break or figure out his life? Oh, And don't forget to subscribe, 'cause we'll be bringing you more videos like this.